have seen how a little scientific thinking has helped educe what it means to be lucid. In this last video, I'll wrap things up with the hope that you can apply what you have learned here in the next couple of weeks to come. So then, some final points on clarity. The pattern perception hypothesis and the idea of active multi-level processing suggest why there are degrees and types of muddiness in writing. Muddiness gratuitously varies standard word patterns. For example, skilled writers distinguish what helps the reader from what indulges the writer, in comparison to skilled writers distinguish what helps the reader versus indulging themselves. The second sentence is muddy. I use the term muddy here because the sentence is still readable, and it is remarkable how, with astonishing speed and flexibility, the deeper levels overcome the confusion at the superficial levels. Many artists use this to their advantage. This requires reprogramming of the reader's perceptual machinery. The reader will have to learn the dialect, but the reprogramming cannot be arbitrary. This requires some serious skill to do this. And genius or not, whatever the style, the writer who wants to be effective must give the reader's unconscious model fitting a chance. In other words, be obscure clearly, or be ambiguous in a way that makes sense. Our interest in coherence is fundamental to our survival as human beings. If we have an internal model for making sense of our world, then anything that falls outside of this model stands out. Think of a charging rhino. This is not normal, so we must respond in order to survive. When viewed like this, we can begin to see the origin and nature of logic and mathematics, and their relevance to science. Logic and mathematics are sophisticated aids to thinking consciously about and checking for coherence and self-consistency in a wide range of circumstances. So too is the exercise of striving for lucidity in writing. There is of course a flip side to this. Camouflage and deception are also a significant part of nature and can be a matter of life and death. Arguably then, there must be an interest in confusion and coherence. However, there is more to this in that part of what excites curiosity is the excitement of the feeling that what looks incoherent might yet be made sense of. So then, to finish off, muddiness is not merely a disturber of prose, it is also the destroyer of life. Remember the 3 Mile Island disaster? Although this is extreme, it is clearly important. Perhaps then, it is best to think along the lines that tragedies are rooted in ambiguity. So be clear. When you say something, make sure you have actually said it.